Hi, dear loves. Welcome to our daily spiritual guidance. I'm Nicole. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing all right. And if not, you are by the time we get done. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Clear cognizance. You have that gift. What is your spiritual guidance telling you? Listen, pay attention to what you hear, how it makes your body feel, the energy waves that you feel radiate up and down your spine, the tingling in your feet, in your fingers, in the palm of your hands, the numbing, the tapping inside your body that radiates from your soul. All of that is communication. It's spiritual communication. So when you are in the process of any phase in a spiritual awakening, which happens throughout our life, we have different spiritual awakening moments that last years sometimes. When you're in that phase, it's pulling you up towards the next level of who you are, and it's deepening your spirituality. Look at this one. This came out this week. So what is it telling you about yourself? This information, this delay, it's challenging, it's difficult, yet it's saying something about how far you've come, where you're going, and you have everything you need at your disposal. You have speaking your truth here with the throat chakra being illumined, and you know it with Pegasus and a brilliant bright idea is coming to you. So what is that thought? What is that idea that's ringing true? Look at all this brilliant knowledge. Communication is air energy, and the page is going to deliver it. Okay, so you're either delivering it or someone is delivering it to you. And it could be very difficult to hear. It's truth being delivered without tact. Means it's not going to be sugar-coated. It's going to be very direct. It's going to cut, and it may hurt you for a little while. But it's an answer to your prayers. It is a blessing in disguise. Oh, thank you. Not yet. So I want you to meditate on this theme right here. And when you don't get something in the time that you feel like it should have come to you, honey, it's for a reason. If you don't get your income tax by the time you thought you should because you wanted to spend it on this over here, Spirit is keeping you from that purchase for a reason. Okay, so just hang out, hang on, thank the Most High, and just say, I'm open to receiving my spiritual guidance the way I can receive it, and I thank thee. I may not understand right now, but thank you for allowing me to follow thee. And that's our Creator. Thank you so much. To nourish your soul. See, we pull away from that chaos. Well, didn't we receive this earlier, the nourishment? This is an awakening. This is a calling that's on your soul. And so it can be a little fearful, frightful sometimes, but letting go of all that's sucking you dry and who is just draining you, get those energy drainers away. And Spirit is detaching you to reattach to what will nourish your soul. You've got the lotus flower there, which is the embodiment of a spiritual awakening. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Ooh! Okay. Someone is focused on engagement. Okay, this information is going to be really challenging. Someone is not getting that and that commitment coming through, and then some are, and you're not ready for it, I feel. It's in the air. There's some changes that still need to be made within yourself, with each other. Maybe you need to get to know each other more. Someone, remember, this is not a time to really make that commitment while Venus is retrograde. So put it off. If you can, put it off. And just, let that moment be as precious and special. But allow that inner reflection to come in now. So this is congratulations in advance, okay? Because you are moving your relationship to a deeper commitment. This could be from friends to lovers. This is exclusivity, engagement, and marriage. But this is also deepening that bond and learning each other. And just discussing the energy of marriage or engagement. Just discussing where you two are headed so that you know where he or she is at, where you are at. Are you on the same page? Are you missing the mark here? Have those discussions that are uncomfortable. Sit with it, because that's being vulnerable. And that's unfolding yourself to a higher spirituality. And so pay attention to what's coming to you, what fears are surfacing. Are you wondering if they see you as marriage material, but you see yourself as a high-value man and she doesn't or he doesn't? You see yourself as a high-value woman and she doesn't or he doesn't? What is this saying about yourself and your situation? And thank you so much. And for those that are, raising up and you've already begun the motions of getting engaged and getting married, and so you're solid. Venus retrograde is absolutely helping solidify and deepen that path. It's coming full circle. There's a karmic change happening with 41 here. You're blessed. Our angels are helping this whole situation that you're experiencing. Your angels are there, blessing you on number 1, which is your path that you're on now. And when you reduce it down to 5, that's the spiritual meaning of karma. It's going to happen. And it's upon us right now. So this truth that's being delivered, it's going to come with a very direct approach. It's going to be received exactly the way it's meant to be. Okay? And remember, this is a lot of how we've done it before. Karma comes around time and time again. So each step we take forward is in that action of how we respond. If we respond out of fear and we don't speak our truth, or we don't say exactly how we feel. Sometimes we can say how we feel and be assertive, speak from the facts with love and detachment, or we can be aggressive because we're speaking from a place of emotion. Or we can be passive aggressive and completely stifle it and bottle it up. So it really does depend on the choice you make. But when you speak from your truth and you assert yourself, you're stepping out on faith. You are fully aligned with the powerful light of source energy and loving harmony of Mother Earth. Your creative energy is centered and flowing. It is time now to embrace this energy. Perhaps you're an artist, a writer, a speaker, a dancer, a healer, a musician, or whatever. Dedicate time each day to using your creative force in a way that brings you joy. Keep yourself grounded and connected through meditation. When you are aligned with Source and Mother Earth, your creative juices flow in abundance. It's beautiful. And you know what? Before we stop today, I do feel pulled to call upon our Ascended Masters. Oh my gosh. I love Goddess Isis. She is the perfect energy of Venus. Balance it out. Balance, balance, balance. And I have talked about her today to no end. For those of you that are in our Secret Spiritual Code of Life workshop, manifestation workshop, we talked about Goddess Isis being in and of, being the testament to the second principle of the Kabbalion. And that's one of the sacred texts that we use in our workshop. Balance. You are more than you feel you are in your lowest moment and your weakest time. Any challenging information you receive, whether you're male or female, coupled up or single, is still encouraging you to know this. You are a queen or a king. You are a prince or a princess. You are a businesswoman or a businessman. You are an entrepreneur. You are a star. You are a successful person. You are capable of more. You are worthy of more. You are a high-value woman. You are a high-value man. You have embraced your divine feminine. You are empowered by your divine masculine. You are encouraged by the integration of all energies that surge within you as you step forward in faith and you embrace the next phase of your life. Finding that balance is finding relationship harmony, and it comes from finding inner peace. Well, thank you, dear loves. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take great care. Love you. Hi, dear loves. I'm Nicole. And today is our spiritual guidance for March 19th, 2017. Thank you so much. Heavenly angels, thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Ooh, Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon is telling us about that karmic change that was coming yesterday when we had 41 reducing to 5. Remember that. Look back at yesterday's spiritual guidance, the 18th of March. So there's a big change of perspective. Be around like-minded souls. You're being pulled away from those that really have served a purpose in your life. There's detachment there and growth, soul growth. So you're seeking this unified way of living now. This is a spiritual awakening that you're experiencing. And so you're changing your affiliation and you're changing your practice. Archangel Sandalphon is our archangel of music. And so seek that out as well. When you hear those beautiful lyrics that keep coming up again, it's telling you a message. And Archangel Sandalphon is his name means co-brother, or you can recognize him within the music, okay? So if you're an artist, call on Archangel Sandalphon. When you're singing, Archangel Sandalphon likes that. When you're humming and all of that, because you're seeking that unity between dimensions, okay? Between the energies, the principalities, the polarities, okay, in which we live and in which the spirit realm is in. And we are in the spirit realm, okay? So Archangel Sandalphon is co-brother to Archangel Metatron. And when you're working with Archangel Sandalphon, I just feel the Baha'i faith. Whenever I see the word unity, I think of and I feel Abdul-Baha and Baha'u'llah. So call on them as well as messengers and manifestations of the Most High. Seek out those mentors, and those are your spiritual mentors there. So remember, collectively, you're changing to a very unified way of spirituality, and you have grown past the limitations of religious umbrellas, and you're seeking out more, and that's exactly what Divine Source wants you to do. Thank you so much. It's that good stuff that you can't deny. You know, it's like you feel it, you love it, and it's like, oh man, I gotta do it. I have to seek it out. So Archangel Ariel, be courageous and brave in your standpoint, in your stance, in your beliefs, in your need to deepen your spirituality, because everybody's not going to understand it. But stand up for what you believe in. People are going to say, oh, you can't believe in stuff like that. That's worshiping the devil. No, it's not. Because you're not standing to be told about your connection with God. You are seeking your connection with divine source, because you're a soul with a body. That is the definition that I give to spiritual awakening, is that moment you realize you're a soul within a body. You have the courage to stand up to that limiting mindset, and sometimes, you know, there's abuse there. And people are very offended, and they sometimes come out as an attack because they're just not there yet, and some people never will be. They find security and comfort, as Coach Darian talked about in our intro class to our Twin Flame workshop, that sometimes you stay in a relationship that's toxic because it's familiar. So whoever's not on the spiritual walk with you, it's okay. Family, neighbors, co-workers, lovers, children, parents, doesn't matter. Be courageous in finding out your connection and deepening your connection with divine source. And whatever you're going through right now, speaking up for yourself, standing in your truth, the lion or lioness of God is right there for you. Get out in nature. You may be seeking out different practices of health and wellness. So you might be going more towards veganism or vegetarianism. But stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Please show me. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And sometimes, you know, it's not easy sometimes to go through chaotic energy or just difficult energy. And we were shown that yesterday, that there was going to be some challenging information coming up, but that it was going to serve as a blessing in disguise. So be reminded to ground yourself when you're feeling that energy of, man, you know, I feel attacked for just speaking what I'm feeling, and I don't really have anybody to share this with. Well, you do now. Okay, you do now. And I encourage everybody, every single person watching this, click on the link down below, because we have a free live forum. And I don't want you not to click on it for fear of, I can't afford this. You can't afford not to. It's free. Free. Every Saturday, we're doing a 12-week series on spirituality. It's spiritual guidance for your spiritual awakening. You can't afford not to be on it, right? Some of you are still questioning different parts of your awakening stage, your phase. Some of you are questioning spirituality in and of itself. Some of you are questioning how to stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself as you move away from traditional mindset and belief, and it's not easy. Some people are going to come around, some people aren't. But grounding yourself, go to spiritualguidance.com, and there is a grounding yourself, grounding techniques blog that's up. I encourage you to do that, because you have to have that. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. That's giving in to anxiety, irritability, discomfort, chaos. When you're not mastering your emotions are mastering you. That's being ungrounded. So although it's pleasant to float heavenward, which means you have those rose-colored glasses on, remember, Venus is retrograde right now. Your attention and work are needed upon the earth. So have that grounded perspective. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. And I love that. Balance. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. I feel one more. Please show me. Please show me. I see two more. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you for giving this to us on this day. Mother Earth, thank you so much. All right. So, don't stay hidden for long, but remember, be reminded of going in and detaching, grounding yourself, pulling away from any toxic energy. Okay? But don't stay in for long. Your cave, your home is your sanctuary, but don't stay hidden for long. Have courage to step back out and enjoy fellowship. So be on the call on Saturday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because we discuss any and everything spiritual. And have that playfulness. That lighthearted energy. Shake that energy up. When you have to ground yourself, you can shout, you can yell in the car when you're driving on the expressway. We lived in Atlanta for several years, and that's what I used to do. I used to get on 285 and shout. I used to shout. On 400, oh my gosh, you talk about shouting. I used to just scream, and it used to feel so good. One day I did it when I was in traffic, and I did it because the person next to me kept looking at me, and so I just shouted. I just screamed. I was beating the steering wheel. I looked like a mad woman, and I looked over at her, and she's looking at me like, the look on her face was priceless. It was awesome. So be reminded, what's gonna make you laugh? Is it a show? Is it a certain person? Is it playing with your four-legged baby or two-legged babies? Laughing at their silliness? But remember this, okay? That is what Spirit's showing us that will combat any heavy energy. And we were told yesterday that challenging information was going to come, and it was going to be delivered just very directly and really, with lacking of compassion. So in order to combat that, ground yourself, find your center, and seek out laughter the best way you can. And when you need to, go inside and cry, but don't stay in for long. Well, thank you, dear spiritual superstars. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share our channel. We want to reach 100,000 spiritual superstars plus by the end of 2017. And we know that we need your help to do it, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.